Hi everyone. Ah, hello. Oh my god, I just woke up. So basically, I am currently in Malaysia, my hometown, and yeah, it's been forever since I've done a live, so I'm really like jittery about it, and I'm gonna like be pretty jittery today. But basically, I'm in Malaysia and I needed to come here straight from Tokyo where I was doing a job just because I had a family emergency and I had to go. Hi, and I had to be here. So that is why it is so bright where I am. And I tried doing this in your time, so like American time at 9 p.m., so that everyone can watch on a Sunday night. And it's currently 9 a.m. Monday morning here. And that's why my face is so puffy and I look a little wonky. But yeah, I'm gonna wait again like every other times. I'm gonna wait. Hi guys, hello. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. It's been so much work and like personal stuff that I had to, get settled. So I've been traveling a lot. I've been traveling basically the whole of Asia, I feel. um, I had this amazing creator like get together thing in China, and then I had to work in Japan. So, and now I'm in Malaysia back home. And I'll be going back to Germany where I live soon. Um, oh my God. Thank you so much for like tuning in and like watching at 2 a.m. God, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll try not to delay it so much. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to come first, and then hi, and then we can try to get started. Um, but yes, I'm so glad that I'm not in the transition weather, transition weather thing that is obviously going from summer to autumn right now in Europe. Like I hands down, I am so happy about that. I don't want to be in the transition phase because it's always so like rainy and cold, and I always get sick. Also, to my sniffiness, I've got sinus in the morning, so yeah, I've never done these lives in the morning. It's always been like at night, my time. So I'm just like, I need to wake up. But how are you guys doing? Please let me know in the comments. And for those of you who are new to this live, hi, welcome to the film club. It's basically it's a place where you guys can send me your films whenever, wherever, and there is a link in the description of this live right now. You can go there on the Google Drive and literally just like upload films that don't have vulgarity, sex, um, or violence, and you can just submit them and I react to them live on these kind of like yeah, these kind of lives. Oh my god, my sinus is killing me right now. And yeah, I react to them and I give you guys feedback, and everyone in the chat will give you feedback as well. We normally do films until like 5 minutes just because I think everyone needs the chance to show their film, and I normally stop at the 5 minute point. You can submit any length you want though, like it could be like 30 minutes or like 20 minutes, but um yeah, I'll be stopping at the like 5 minute mark just to give everyone a chance to get their film looked at. And I blind react to them. I normally just like see through them before, like the night before the live, um just to see if there's anything that I need to filter out, like vulgarity or like violence, which happens more often than not. But other than that, I blind react and I don't see any of the films beforehand, like just in I mean like in really in detail. So a lot of the times I just kind of go in blind. But yeah, I'm gonna wait like 3 more minutes. Please tell me if you guys have any questions for me beforehand, or if you guys want to say anything, or like yeah, just chat with each other, exchange contacts if you guys want to exchange Instagrams in the chat. I think it's always so helpful to like connect with other like-minded people, and I feel like everyone here would have the same passions and the same passions and the same thinking as all of you guys. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and exchange your Instagrams and ask me any questions while we are waiting, just because I normally wait for everyone to come here so that we like their films get looked at and they might be here. Oh my god, have you seen the new Nikon ZR camera? I actually have not. But are you getting it? Is that something you want to like buy and get? I was actually working for them last year, I think, and I was working with the the Z series, but I was working with the Z30. Yeah, Z30. I never thought you're Malaysian. Well, I feel like a lot of people don't know I'm Malaysian. I think a lot of people think I'm American, or like, I don't know. Some people think I'm Japanese or Korean. But yeah, Southeast Asian girly. Where are you guys from? I'm gonna type in the chat just to like. Good morning. It's 4 a.m. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys, but thank you so much for like staying up or like waking up, if that's your vibe, um, for this live. I wanted to ask you, do you have any tips for consistency? I've been uploading for YouTube for a while, but I haven't seen any results. Hi. Wow, that's a tough one. I definitely get what you mean, because it can be so tough on social media. It just like crushes your soul when you don't see you perform, and it goes out to my gut, and I really hate that feeling. But um I really feel like all you have to do is really just keep going. And there's really no, I think, easy way out with social media, especially with YouTube. YouTube is like the hardest of all social media platforms. It's like the killer. And yeah, I think with YouTube, definitely it's just really quality and quantity both together. Everyone says like, no, it's quality, but people say like, oh no, it's quantity. For me, it's like, I think it has to be a good mix of both. You have to be consistent and you have to push out quality content. Hi. But yeah, I'm so sorry that I don't have a shortcut for you. That is literally the only way for YouTube. What I do is I always promote my YouTube videos on Instagram, just because I feel like it's so much easier to get views on Instagram and stuff like that, when you've posted like a YouTube video, or like after you've posted a YouTube video. And so I feel like it might be easier to like promote it and then try to get people to watch your YouTube video, just to get some traffic and some traction going on. But yeah. Hello. Hello. Malaysia is so cool. I'm from Iran. Hi. Yes, Malaysia is the best. You guys need to come here if you guys never been. In Nepal, it's 6:15 a.m. That is crazy. Thank you guys so much for waking up for this. This is amazing. Like, I cannot believe like people actually like stay awake for this. Okay, I'm gonna start someone. Sorry, I'm just yapping so much. In the Philippines, SEA. I don't know why I keep doing this. What is your tip to be a good visual storyteller? I think to be a visual storyteller, you have to understand, like, I feel like I don't 100% understand this as well, but to be a really good visual storyteller, I think you really need to understand, like, that each frame should tell a story, and each frame should give the audience a new perspective on like what they're. I'm sorry, my sinus is just like killing me. New perspective on what they're watching, and like their new information every shot. That's what I've learned. For example, at least from filmmakers all around the world, I think every shot needs to tell a story. Every shot needs to give new information to what you are watching and what you're watching about. And yeah, I think you need to understand the angles and the movement and what they mean. And I think then you have the base knowledge to go out and like, create a great visual story. You do it so well. Argo University showed one of your videos ages ago. Oh my god, which one? Which one? I feel like my videos come up a lot in universities. I've been hearing this a lot and I don't know why, but people have been using like my videos in university presentations. I want to know you someday. I'm a landscape and street photographer. You're my inspiration. Where do you live? Okay, I'm not gonna butcher your pronunciation of your name, but where do you live, Eduardo? I'd love to. I love connecting with creatives. I love connecting with anyone that's like-minded. Honestly, it's so cool to like get to know what people are doing, like how they're doing it. I'm so curious, like to to meet people, and oh my god, my nose is running. I'm just like looking for tissues. Okay, got tissue. I'm sorry, guys. Um, but yeah, I've always wanted, like, my dream when I was a little girl was to become a National Geographic photographer. So I have so much respect for photographers and landscape photographers, and yeah. I think what may be bad movie, show, art, video games, and technology for someone may be good to someone else. I think nobody is wrong. Having our different point of view perspective. Say exactly. Hey Megan, glad to see you live again. Hi Gary. When are you going to be posting your next long form video? Very soon. I just literally finished editing it last night at 2 a.m. That's why I look like this girl. But it's gonna be basically the behind the scenes of my last YouTube video. I don't know if anyone's gonna be interested. It's gonna be more of like a vlog type vibe. It's very like uncinematic. It's very like it's just very vloggy, but it's about the BTS and like my thought process and the thought process while I'm shooting the video that I shot long form. So I hope you guys be interested in that, and I don't know, let me know. Of course. Okay, let's get started. I'm sorry for like dragging this. Let's go. My mom was like watching my live. She's like, you need to stop apologizing in your lives, which is true as well. All right. So the list I put together. Hold on. Sorry. I did it again. I apologize. Yeah, my sinus is really killing me today. But this is a list I put out together today. Basically, I normally just take it from the hundreds of like submissions that we have, and I put it in one folder just so that it's so easy to like go through. And I normally do like 10 or 15 per session. Normally, my sessions go around 1 hour 30 minutes to like 2 hours. So yeah. Oh my god, this chat is like so alive right now. I'm so happy about it. Like, even though it's like a small audience today, I'm so happy that the chat is like alive and booming. Okay. I love I love YouTube because of its audience. Instagram is more, yes, YouTube is like so community based, and I feel like it's so tied together, and I love it on YouTube. And then on Instagram, it's like faster. People still are a community, but it's just I feel like YouTube like fans are like, you know, like ride or dies. I paused editing a video to watch you for being. Thank you for being such an inspiration. Thank you for being here, Maya. I'm from Peru, South America. I just met someone from Peru, and he was such a nice guy. One of the places with the best gastronomy in the world. Oof. You're pronouncing my name is perfect. Okay. That's really good to hear, Eduardo. I also been watching some indie films on YouTube that are free now that I never heard about. Some short and some are long. Oh, indie films on YouTube are like bomb. Have to get the coffee going. Okay, let's go. The first film today is One Single Day, and it's a short film about social anxiety and Lipa Negri. So let's watch. Hopefully this works. Sometimes my Google Drive is really wonky, so just give me a sec. Let me just like reload this. Okay. I really I adore this shot. Like, it feels like a warm homecoming, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if you were to come home and you take little bits and pieces of your home, this is what it looked like. And I really like the opening because it feels like he was looking through, like, the camera was looking through like this small little gap. um I don't know if it was like a filter on it, but I feel like it was actually like a in camera frame. But yeah, okay, let's watch. This feels so like backroom and like nostalgic. You guys know what I mean? Like it feels like it feels like you're sitting with in the bus with them, and it feels like a distant memory. I don't know why, but I think it's like the colors and like the grain and this. It just feels like it was shot on like a digicam as well or something like that, or like a VHS camera, and it feels very. It feels like a distant memory, honestly. Also, again, this is a short film about social anxiety, as he mentioned, and I feel like it represents like the frames represent them so well, especially the bus one, because you're all in the back of the bus and you feel like distant from everyone else, and it looks like that as well. Like the visuals are telling the story, and then they have like these super vast, empty frames with just like a singular thing, or like super wide landscapes like this one, and it just feels like you're all alone, which I think social anxiety at times can feel like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes you just feel like you're in a crowd full of people, you're in a crowd, like a room full of people, and you just feel so alone because you're like battling this inside anxiety to like go and talk to people, or like go and interact with people. So I feel like this is so well portrayed. It's very subtle, but it is well portrayed, and I really like the shots. That is low-key so scary. Like the red door. I don't know why I get so creeped out by like doorways and like corridors, but yeah. Is it me, or the red light is just getting a lot brighter? It's just it's getting more intense. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I loved it. I really loved it. Like the shots were so on point, and I feel like all the shots were very intentional, and it really represented, I think, what social anxiety could feel like. Um, wow, that was really good. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so everyone. Please give him a round of applause. Um, I think it definitely deserves a round of applause. Yeah, but I found it so intentional, and I really liked the visual storytelling of this film. It was so different. I don't know. It was different. The doorway at the end was like. Also, is the audio okay? Because someone commented that the audio is muffled. I think it's the sound that the film was using. Like it was just the whole way. Like it was like this curated muffling. Like like just to make it sound like it's in the back of your head, kind of thing, or like distant. All right, let's move on to the next film. It's this one is called When. Oh no, where did I go? Okay, this one is called When the World by Donato's World. Also, I saw this. I took a really sneak peek, and it was so beautiful. The light, like guys, look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Okay, let's go.
Wednesday, June 4th, 2025.
The lighting and the sound is so crisp. It's like,
Days feel the same, and nights feel empty.
I freaking love this shot. I don't know why. You know how hard it is to like get a bathroom shot, like a good bathroom shot, and then you open the window. Like it ain't simple. And even though it's like on the ground floor or whatever, I just feel like this is very like what's that film called again? I can't pronounce it the name because it's in French, but I don't know if you guys. I'm pretty sure all of you know the reference I'm talking about. It's like a French, very French wave, French wave indie film, and it was all shot in black and white on film. And this is exactly like how this feels. Oh my god, hi, amazing! This is the lighting. Oh my god, it feels like a very like curated high fashion storyline ad.
Life is just an endless loop of disappointments and heartaches. I go praying that one of these days I'll try.
Mm. In the French film, they also use this shot quite a lot, so this could be maybe inspired by it.
Past the grays in my life. Something with meaning that can explain this wasted existence. I often feel the weight of the world, and when it gets too heavy, there's only one place I can escape to. Music.
This is too good. Why are you guys even like, oh my god. Y'all, this is so good. The pacing, the sound effects, and it's not too loud. He's not overpowering his own voice. It's not too loud. It's like the music, the sound effects all overlapping each other, and then these like really slow blend dissolve ins to another frame, and like the black to white color. It wasn't like a, it was like more of like a, mm, you know. I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. Have you watched it beforehand? If no, can you analyze films without immersion? So I've asked this before, and I think people prefer like if I do the feedback live and then like rather than at the end of the film. But let me know what you think. Obviously, every audience and every day is different, so just let me know what you think, and I will try to accustom and adjust. But I've asked this quite a lot of times, and I think the majority um, liked it more when I paused and like commented, and I'll just add a poll honestly, and then yeah, and then you guys can like do it between yourselves. Um, I react. Let me just immersive or after the film ends. Y'all let me know. All right. Let's go. Yeah, Lahain. Yes, Lahain. Lahain. Yes, that is the name. Thank you so much, Ryan. And also, hi, welcome back.
There's something about the vibration. Something about it takes me to a place where there's no fear, no pain, no anxiety, just bliss.
Oh my god, the person, like, I don't know if you guys see it, but like, the person with the light in the hand. Also, I'm sorry, I'm eating out, so I'm like iron deficient. But the person with the hand with the light, it adds so much to the frame. Like, I know it's a very small part of the frame, but small things like these really just add. Like, it's really the devil is in the details. Mm, it's so good.
When I'm here, there's not a problem in the world that exists. I wish I could stay here forever. But we all know
I can't. This is so beautiful. like the really subtle halation on his color grading as well is freaking amazing. And like this really slow lifting drone shot, girl. Brr. I'm like, I'm dead. This is so good. What the hell? This is so good. Okay, I might just like DM him after this and just ask about his like lighting tips, because the one where he's on these headphones and like in the bathroom, I feel like it might be just all natural lighting. The one with the headphones maybe not, but girl,
Nothing in life ever lasts forever.
my heart. I love this so much. I think this is amazing. He nailed this one for me, in my honest opinion. Yes. No, for real though. Oh my god. Okay, keep this, and I'm gonna like maybe DM him later. Thank you so much, Donato's World or Donato. It was really, really beautiful. I have no comments, literally no notes. It was amazing, from the lighting to the pacing to the music to the sound effects and the visuals. They were all, again, really just visual storytelling. There was no frames I thought where it was like unnecessary. And I felt like it was, yeah, it was so well done and so well also said and written. God, you're so talented. God. No, literally the script is peak Maya. God, Maya is on it, on that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Thank you so much, Donato. Everyone, please give him a round of applause. This is what we do in every live, by the way. We give him or anyone the round of applause who has submitted their film, because you guys are putting yourself out there, and that is something to applause. Thank you so much, Donato, and we are going to move on to the next one. And also, guys, again, they're not only here, submitting their films like for my feedback, they're also here for your feedback. So they want to hear your feedback. Please, please, please give them your feedback while we're watching or after we're watching. And then, yes. So, yeah, give your feedback. Also, the poll is just like 50%, 50% now. Someone has to break the 50-50. Please. A bonnet ad I made for my friend Tage by Starryberry. What is a bonnet ad? I guess we'll find out. Let's go.
White boy do that. I'm a cool cat. Work on this right. I got right.
Ooh, the sound effects. Guys, the sound effects really get me, because I've been obsessed with sound effects lately. I'm just like, okay, everything needs to have a sound effect, because it feels so empty without sound effects, like your films and everything else. So I'm just like, everything needs sound effects. So, you know what would be dope? Arrange a group, watch films in Discord, sharing screen, no lagging issues, real-time feedback with full immersion and comments, then edit a video of that for sesh. That, ooh, that's a very good suggestion. Because I do have a Discord group. I just don't know if people will be like interested in watching, but that is a really good suggestion. Let me just like screenshot your suggestion. Yeah. I'll think about it because I feel like on YouTube it's just like everyone can watch, and like you don't need to join a Discord group for. It's like when I post something, sometimes when it takes too many steps, people don't join, because it's like, oh, I have to like, commit to like the Discord group and stuff like that. Yeah, but you're right. I'm definitely going to think about that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. This is very fun because he's not showing his face intentionally. He's opening a box and it's a really dark room, and it's like he intentionally made the lighting really, really soft that you can't see his face first, and he's not revealing his face yet. And then I think afterwards in the film, until now, he hasn't revealed his face. It's always been the side of his face, the close-up of the shoes, and then now like opening a box in the dark room. So the lighting, I think, is very intentional, and yeah. Okay, so now it's more light, and he is revealing his face after taking out from the box, which is super fun. Because I feel like people are really immersed. Okay, now I'm using the word immersed. People are really immersed when they like don't know what is going on. Like they don't know how the main character looks like. They're just like, I want to know. So now we know, and we were invested until this point, and continue to be invested.
So,
Ooh, this is very. I like this. This is very like edgy, very avant-garde kind of like color grading and lighting. I really like this. If you guys ever know the creator Samba Films, he's more of like a director than a creator, but I think he's just great doing both. Um, his name is Samba Films on Instagram. I feel like this is like his style of like color grading and like lighting as well. He does this amazing job with these like super high contrast films. Um, Obviously, like really, he does it so artistically and so well. These high contrast like frames, and this is really reminding me a lot of the work from Samba.
you've received the package. Well. You have a bit of responsibility to bear, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now that we came
Thank you so much for censoring. This is actually really funny.
to an understanding, here's what's gonna happen next.
Hey, love, what you doing?
Love the lighting. I was actually scrolling through this film before this, obviously just to check if anything is, might be um, banned on YouTube or whatever. But I was thinking about this lighting. I was like, this is actually it's not difficult to achieve this lighting look that is on the girl right now, but it's also not super easy, like to get the really good mixture of both the backlight and the overhead light, the overhead purple light. It's not wait no it's not overhead, sorry, it's from her right hand side if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's just so well done. I feel like it looks like a music video, and it looks like it was a high production video, which I really respect, and I really like it.
Not much, just chilling for real. But I wanted to show you something though.
Okay, so do you want me to come over?
Yeah. If you ain't really doing nothing for real,
I
you
mean,
can come
yeah,
through.
but I do got a lot of work to
It's
do.
here.
Huh? What's here?
It's here.
Okay, well, you still didn't even answer my question, though. Hello? Really? Hello?
I love this like push back and forth, like yeah, it's like push back and forth of this telephone conversation. I love when films do that. It's so, or like music videos are really immersive. So let me just answer Tan. Let me think about about it. So happy to see you live. Hi. Wow, this has a lot of tension. Yeah. Hi Megan, just wanted to ask if you still review vlogs too. Yes, I review anything, honestly. As long as again it doesn't get me banned on YouTube.
Hello? I know he's not just banging on me. I can't stand this. I hate him.
I saw this frame beforehand as well, and it really caught my eye because it's like it feels like a very you know how like ads nowadays they're like really mysterious about what they're like advertising until the very end, and then the whole video or film it's more of like a very immersive you've got lots of sound effects and stuff like that, like feels like that kind of ad or like video or film. And I just really like how it went from 16 to 9 to like 4 by 3, like in a squarish ratio, that's what I'm saying, sorry. But yeah. God, I love the lighting. I love the angles in this. And as an as an audience, you might be thinking like, what is in that box? And so it keeps you really just invested. Maybe we'll find out now.
Wake up like a cig, I grab my Glock, I don't even really know what I'm doing. You throw me a semi, I don't want no switch, that bitch don't know where she.
Ooh, the frame with the pool. Nice. This frame with the pool. Also, sorry, it's like so pixelated, but God, this one with the pool is so pretty. Also, I'm trying to like see if I can. Okay.
That bitch don't know where he shooting. If you talking about money, I'm fluent in it. If you talking about bitch, I'm in them. I'm with my niggas, even if they not around me, that block we going in. Hit the club with that truck, I'm short in it. With my kids, you know I keep going for them. Hop in that race, she blow me in. Bitch be lying, it's too annoying.
I ain't even gonna cap to y'all, bro. Tej was absolutely positively right about this bonnet, bro. I'm feeling way more spliffy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't know that it was called the bonnet. I think that it's a thing that they wrap around their head, right? Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm like so uneducated about this. Please let me know, someone in the comments. Is that's probably the bonnet, I'm guessing. If that's you call it a bonnet. I've never knew like that's what you called it. Just because I've never used it, but please, someone let me know.
My bread bigger, my house larger, my car bigger, my bigger. I get way more.
I love how funny this ad is. Like it's so like funnily written. The script is so funny, and I love like how he's just like censoring everything. Thank you, because we can't have this right here. But yeah.
She like, what we gon' do? Say it loud, they don't rush you. Made in America, like go to Toronto. Life ain't fair.
Okay, I'd be so happy if I was the owner of that brand. Honestly, Slate, Starryberry. Thank you so much for sharing your film. The shots were on point. The lighting was on point. Storytelling was funny. It was fast paced. It's perfect for an ad. Not too long, straight to the point. Sort of not. It's not straight to the point, but it's like you made the point very well. Let's put it that way. And I really like the lighting and the shots. And by the credits, I could see this wasn't a very super high production, but you did it like it was a high production. I feel like I love the shots at the end where you and your girl go out and like do stuff with the bonnet and like have fun in the neighborhood. The pool shot's my favorite, honestly. Thank you so much, Starryberry. Hey, y'all get the gist. You guys are already clapping. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It gave me some music video vibes for some of the shots. Yes. I also love the end shot, like how it just like zoom. Yeah, exactly. Like zooms out to the Zoom meeting, and then like it cuts to from the credits to the Zoom meeting. Also, the credits were so on beat. Like the words that were coming out were so on beat. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Maya, for like clarifying that for me. All right, let's go. Thank you so much. I just delete these, by the way, just from this folder, just so that I know which one we've done and which one we have. Ooh, it's Spudbud. Okay, so if y'all don't know, Spudbud is like he's such a cool short form creator, and like he's submitted a few times, and I've reviewed it here a few times as well in my earlier lives. and he does these like really cool like fast cuts short form, so I'm really excited to see what he came up with now. And I'm seeing it that he submitted 2 times, so let's go. This one is called Taste, and it's a trailer.
It's in the food. It's in the art. It's in the music.
Oh, I really like the mixed media thing that's going on here.
It's in the music.
Like really fast cuts, and then like one of the circles or like one of the painted thing is like part of the word music.
It's personal. And most of all, it's earned.
Nice. What I tell you guys, Spud never disappoints. That was really well cut, as always, Spud, and the shots as well. I feel like for this shot, this one, I feel like there could have been a little bit of backlight. I feel like now the lighting is coming somehow from like a screen for some reason. I feel like here it could have been a little bit more backlight so that it could have a little bit more definition. Or maybe you didn't want the definition around, the back of your head or something like that. But I think either a backlight or another fill light would have been really, really helpful, just because I feel like this one feels a little bit different from the frames, a little bit different from the frames that come afterwards. It feels a little bit more, how do I say, like less well lit than the others, and I don't know why, but I feel like this would have been really helped with a small little fill light, like from a small lamp or like a side light or something like that. But other than that, I feel like the editing was like really on point, and the cuts, like the frames as well. So thank you so much, Spud. I think you have another film, so we can clap later, but let's watch your next film. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, this one is called The Washing. Also, I love his logo. Like, I really, really like his logo at the end. It's so cute. Love the title already from the start. Oh, something you guys need to know about Tiny Spud is that he basically takes all the mundane things and make them super like dramatic and epic, like this washing your laundry. So yeah, super cool cuts until now. I really, really like them. I love this, like, oh my god, that is so it's giving like adult swim vibes, you know what I mean? I really like the graphic design for this video as well as the whole shots, and this is exactly like a great example of like low budget staying at home and still filming whatever you want to film, or like learning how to film, like make films. This is a really good example. Oh, this like slow swishy swashy of the clothes. Perf. God, that was beautiful. And did you guys see it was shot on an iPhone? It was shot on an iPhone 16 and a Fujifilm. God, that was beautiful. I have literally no notes, Spud. Thank you so much for sharing your art and work once again. Everyone, give him a round of applause. Thank you so much, Spud. Mwah. Beautiful. All right. let's move on to the next one. Okay, if you guys have any like comments or feedback, please write them in the comments. The colors on this is so cool. It's very yellow. And that's why I like it. Everyone jokes about my color grading being like a Mexico filter in like blockbuster films. It's not what I wanted, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one's called An Asian Mother's Love by Crystal Nguyen. I hope I don't cry. You guys know I have a soft heart for horror and these kind of films, so. Off the bat, it feels so homely. It feels like a little slice of life, and I love it. I really like the small little text on the film. Yeah, right off the music hits. Yeah, I like the text that pairs with the visuals. It says a lot, especially with these visuals, and it just kind of almost like kicks that emotional bug in you to wake up. Ah, that was beautiful, Crystal. I would just say though, I feel like in these kind of films, and I'm not saying this wasn't emotional and it wasn't like, it wasn't beautiful. I feel like it was super beautifully shot and also written. I would just maybe do a little bit more of like super static shots, just because I feel like in these kind of moments, it feels right to do static shots. I mean, it feels like almost jarring to have static shots and this kind of like super emotional moments and like these small moments, but I feel like that amplifies the emotional kick of the film so much. And I feel like some of the shots could have been literally on a tripod, like a static shot, and it would have been amazing as well, in comparison to things with a lot of like how do you say this, like floating movement. I feel like that could have been something that you could have tried out. But other than that, I really like the shots and the color grading as well, and the words that you paired with the visuals. So thank you so much, Crystal. Really lovely little slice of life film. Thank you so much. Everyone, please give her a round of applause in the comments. Do you do Q&A after films? I don't only do Q&A, but honestly, if you guys comment anything in the chat, I obviously reply to them like here. But yeah, you guys can literally just dump your questions here whenever, and I'll just reply to them because chat isn't too busy, and yeah, I could just reply to them if you guys have any questions. Next one, thank you so much, Crystal. All right, this one is called, this is by Sari Barry again, and it's called Attract, Do Not Chase. Right off the bat, he has his signature blue look. So since this film is, for example, like 7 minutes plus, yeah, I will normally cut it off at 5 minutes, just again to give everyone a chance to get their films looked at, and also just not to like drag it too long for the live. But yeah, let's watch. Okay, that was unexpected. Mixed media animation type thing. Nice. I am in for a treat, I think. Okay, I see you. I see you. Like this little splash of color thing going on. Nice. If anyone's asking themselves how he does this, it's probably a mask, I think. So the camera is steady, it's static, and then there is a mask probably around the painting that he has, and that is colored, and then the rest is just like black and white. Just I don't know, in case anyone is wondering. If not, if you guys already know, then I'm sorry.
I give too much energy to people that don't deserve it. And almost like a hot pot on the stove, if you keep
Damn, what are these people on? Like, what are you guys on? Give me that, what you guys are on. Ugh.
filling it and filling it and filling it, eventually you're gonna get burnt. Especially if you didn't check the temperature. Sometimes in life it feels like
Ooh, especially if you didn't check the temperature is a hard line. Like that line goes hard.
you need a companion or somebody to just be there for you or share your journey with you. But to be quite honest, all you really need is God and yourself. So don't let people consume you. They didn't call?
Oh, I love this. I love the message. As you're growing older, you just realize so many people did you wrong, or maybe you did people wrong. I don't know. Either way, there are just people who meet you eye to eye, and people who don't, and you just gotta let it go. You know, like as you're growing older, especially in like your 20s, you just feel like, you know, some people just don't fit in your life anymore, and you just gotta let it go. Is that a shutter speed? I can tell it's shutter speed. He's using a lot of slow shutter, which I really, really like. But let me know if it's lagging though.
Go to sleep. They didn't message you back. Put your phone down and have a better day. They're being very distant. Go and do something actually worth your time. They left you on red. Delete the convo, and if they put no effort in, don't wear yourself down, especially not by putting in all the effort yourself. Because I know deep down inside, they are not the catch. I'm the catch. So you should never give up on what really matters to you and never let your happiness depend on another soul. So now it's my chance to grow and focus on myself. And I think the first step is letting go and embracing the people that really matter.
You know what this video feels like? This video feels like early 2000s sci-fi or horror film. Like I don't know why, but it's the coloring, it's the movement. It reminds me of that one film where Cillian Murphy was in. Was it 28 Years Later? I can't remember. The zombie film. Like it reminds me of that film from like the coloring and like, the slow shutter and like the vignette and like. Do you guys know which film I mean? I think it was 28 Years Later, like the very first one, I think. Oh, hello. Lots of it in different sizes. Yes. 28 days later, I think. But you guys know which one I mean. Yeah.
Trust God and move on. And after a bit of thought, I think I can finally say free at last.
So artsy, so abstract. Like the lighting and the contrast is really very, very abstract and like contrasting. I feel like here again I would apply a static shot instead of this like movement shot just because it feels more professional. I feel like if it were to be static and just really, really subtle, not subtle, really stable. And for these kind of shots, like because it's already so artsy in the color grading and the lighting, I feel like then it is right to maybe not right or wrong, but I just feel like for me and personally, I would have had a static shot instead of like one shot that's just like moving around. But yeah. I'm about to go to sleep, but I hope you all have fun with the films tonight. Good enough. Thank you so much for coming anyways, and have a good night. Piano is my favorite music instrument, and I love enjoying this in a film. Yes.
Overnight, I've been working overtime whole time. I know what your friends think. Both sides, they think that I'm bad for you. I've been working overtime. They don't see the things I do, steps that I take to improve. I don't know how to stand silent. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know how to get it up. Yeah, ever since I left the city, I don't even visit ya. Heard you in Miami doing 6, say you never would.
I love this guy's life. Looks like it's so chill. Like it's so. I wanna hang out with these people. Like it looks so chill, and I love that it's like on a VHS or like a Digicam or like even just with taken with the phone. Gives it definitely that like nostalgic vibe,
Better yet, you should stay. Don't go away. Decided to say everything make a change. Took that a couple ways. I decided way too late. Baby, please don't go away. Baby, please don't go away. If that's what you decide, I don't even mind. I get where you're coming from. How could I blame you? Probably better off without me. Why? I feel like I lost on my value. She like to ask what every song's about. You know you probably have to catalog.
Time. All you need is time.
Okay, sir. Calm down, Christopher Nolan. Oh my god. Crazy shots. Ooh, that shot with the houses it felt like it feels like a Don't Worry Darling intro. You know what I mean? Like the Don't Worry, like oh hi Mabel. Yeah, like a Don't Worry Darling thing. You guys get what I mean? Like it's a very like dystopian neighborhood vibe.
I used to think that you had to find love in the right places. It's not really quite true. You will find love in the right places, but you're not the one that should go looking. The love will go for you.
The lighting on these are so like, they're so subtle and so high contrast. And how do I put this into words? Like they're so intentional. You know what I mean? Like it's very I can put this into words. Cinematic, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I love this montage of films. Okay, it's 5 minutes. I actually just accidentally stopped it at exactly 5 minutes, but thank you so much, Sari. This is amazing, and I really like the message again that came along with this film, or what's the reason for this film, and I feel like it's so beautiful and so true, honestly, just because like there are so many people in our lives that we depend on, that we think value our worth and then don't out of a sudden, and there are so many people that we depend on in terms of if they don't like us, then that's our worth gone. So thank you so much for this small little reminder, Starryberry, and you are so right. Thank you so much. Everyone gives him please a big, big round of applause for this beautiful film. Thank you so much. Shots, lighting, pacing, amazing. Thank you. Also, I really like the chapter thing with the Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. All right, this one is called The Blue Girl Trap. Oh my god, guys, you guys are in for a treat. I was scrolling through this and I was just like, what is going on? She's so talented. Oh my god. Okay. Give me a second. This is a YouTube. It's a YouTube link, so I'm just gonna change this real quick. Oh, hello. And here we go. All right, you guys are in for a treat. I am not kidding.
There was a girl who was home. She lay so peacefully.
When I first scrolled and brushed through this, first thought, Coraline. Literally, Coraline. Girl, this film Coraline haunted me for a whole year because I watched it when I was 12. But that film haunted me for the whole year. And this is giving exactly those vibes. It's a very quirky horror thriller. It's more like a horror. I don't know. I feel like it's more of a quirky horror thing going on here. You know what I mean? But you'll see in a second what I mean. It's amazing though. The amount of effort she put into the props and the shots on this is chef's kiss.
Oh, now she's sitting. Good girl. I'm sitting where I used to. I used to tell my secrets. I used to feel home.
Can someone tell me where you get inspiration like this? Is this just something she came out of her brain, or you know what I mean? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is everyone hearing me fine? And everyone's hearing me fine? Because I tried sending a chat here, but it just said error. But here, there we go. All right. But everyone is hearing me fine, right? Okay, great, amazing. Let's move on.
Stayed home. Here is her roof to her home. Here are her walls to her home. There was a girl in a house. I used to let him lie on my lap and sleep peacefully as I play with his hair.
Oh my god. She is so freaking talented. This is the pure definition of I don't have any location. I have my home. I have my room. And this is what I'm going to make. I want to make films. This is what I'm going to make. This is pure definition of exactly that. You guys see the vision this girl has? Insane. Freaking insane.
You.
Also, I don't know if the lighting is going from her room to red. I don't know if she has a light, or if it's an edit. You can edit your color grade to look like this. And I feel like maybe this could be in the edit. I feel like it's more of in the edit than it is in camera. But how do people come up with this? Like how like what is going on? Like how are you guys so freaking talented? Like oh my god.
And his beautiful shark eyes batting back at me. I used to laugh with him, and I used to cry with him. Sorrows. Until this place where I'm sitting became the last place I felt peace with him. Again, I let him lay on me, he let me rest on him. I softly kiss him as he does me. Manipulator. Manipulator.
This is so scary. Like I am so scared. Also, I feel like this is a film about trauma and about, trauma and, SA maybe. My god, it's so well portrayed though, and I have so much respect for her vision for this film. This is so amazing, honestly. And this actually, even though the cuts are repetitive and repetitive in a way, but I know they're different like like shots and frames, but in the sense that it's like going back and forth, and it's like the same kind of cuts. Even though it's repetitive, it's still very engaging, and it's very like scary and like what's going next. And I think that's exactly what she wants to feel. She wants us to feel like what she is feeling, I'm assuming, and she portrayed it so well. And yeah, it's so unique, honestly. This style and this like vision of hers.
A house, a girl. A house, a girl. A house, a girl. Let me out.
It's giving also Billie Eilish. Like I don't know why, but it's giving Billie Eilish from her voice, her tone, the kind of like music videos that Billie Eilish does. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Let's go! Let's go!
I wailed the most pain. As I sit here, 2 months and 6 days later, unforgetting of the presence with him, and sitting, crying, where I once sat with him. A girl in a house. Again.
Oh my god. What the hell? Guys, that was so good. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to butcher her pronunciation of her name, but thank you so much, Bijou. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Girl, you need to go out and just make whatever you want to make, because people will start watching this and they will realize how amazing your stuff is. This kind of vision is so hard to come by, and this kind of talent, and the way you took it from your script and your idea and turned it into what you just did is phenomenal. and it's really like, you know, like how Coraline was one of a kind of like horror children's films. I feel like that's exactly the mind that you might have, or even better. Like, go out and make whatever the hell you want, because that was freaking amazing. And also, I just saw that you composed the music. At the end, I was like, at the end of the film, I was like, wow, how did she find this kind of music? It's so specific. It's very like niche kind of music, and like it's not easy to find that kind of like music, especially according to the pacing that you want it to be in. Like, then I saw that you composed it. I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. Of course she composed it, you know. She made her own house. She made her own like little small, I don't know what you call them, but like ghosts around the house, and you know, all the props in your bed. It really felt like your bedroom was the house, and that was all that was in the house. And I think it's because you filmed a lot in the corner, and you just felt very secluded and very like cramped in that corner. And that's why, as a viewer, I was thinking like, that is her house. Her house is literally just a bedroom, and it's that room. It really reminded me of, I forgot the name of the film. Uh you know, the film that where like the little girl like gets murdered, or like she goes missing because she was on the field, and then she goes into this guy's like basement thing, like his hideout, like his small little basement tree house thing. Oh my god, I know it's such a famous film. I forgot the name. Where Mark Wahlberg was the dad, and I think Stanley Tucci was the creep that was in the film. What's it called? But it reminds me of that. Like, it's giving that kind of vibes, and you have so much talent, girl. Like, go out, Bijou. Be Bijou. Don't let anyone else tell you that you can't be Bijou. All right. Sorry, I just like saying her name. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let me share my screeny. Yeah, this one is called Dead Weight. Let me see who is by, because it just says Ninja Storm through like his or her email here. Let me see, follow information, details. Okay, this is by. It just says Ninja Storm. Okay, I guess we'll find out. It's called Dead Weight. Let's go. Oh, right. Everyone, please give Bijou a round of applause for her beautiful, beautiful film in the chat. What a good selection of films. It's like every time I watch a film, I'm just like, I need to do better. I need to do better. Like,
All right, I'm done.
I love what I can see.
Also, I scrolled through this guy's reel, or like, you know, video, and I think it's his own music, if I'm not mistaken, which is super cool. So I guess it's like a mini music video type thing.
What's expected of you? What's expected of me? Now it's 2:45. Let it all get away. Oh, what the hell can I do? Through the pages, with the strangers, kiss the girl, take it in, feel the gauges.
This also feels very 2000s nostalgia playlist vibes, because of the music itself as well. But I also really like the mixed media that you brought in. Yeah.
But it's all so good.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I really like the mixed media feels. I just feel like at the end, like this one, I feel like some of the effects might have made it a little bit cheesy in that sense. But other than that, I like the mixed media feel of like the one room concept that he had, like one frame concept that he had, which was only taken on his bed in his room, and then he made it interesting with effects and like text and all that. And I think that's exactly what a simple music video should be. You know, something that is just simple and easy to understand, and then text on screen. You know, it's really well done. and it's really cool. But yeah, I feel like the effects at the end, like the chromatic aberration at the end, might have been a little bit cheesy in my taste, like in my opinion. But other than that, beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing this. Again, I don't really know your name, so I'm just calling you. Oops. Yeah, thank you so much. Everyone, give him a round of applause. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Mabel. Okay. Let me see. Where was that? Did we? Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to Donato's world. Oh, I think we're in for a treat again, guys. Donato's world, and it's called When the World Loses Its Color.
Wednesday.
No, okay, this is the one we already watched. Right. I kept it there, sorry. I thought he re-uploaded another one and it was the same name, but okay. Great. I'm just like really lost right now. Okay. This one is called The Creative Process with Green.
Into a crisis, times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say,
Oh.
I actually think we've already watched this, so I'm just gonna skip this. But I remember loving this piece because of the text and you know the color grading and everything. I remember watching this, so I'm gonna skip this. But thank you so much. Amazing lighting. If you guys want to find him, I think you guys can find him. Let me see. Try to find Rohan Gemahimi. Oh my god, I can't pronounce any names. Let me see. You know what? Let's just watch it. Fine. It's fine. Let's just watch it. But I remember really liking the lighting here and like the cuts and the vision for this one.
Oh.
It's also the way he edited it is so freaking catchy. It's like, and then the cuts also just really really match it. I was just wondering the whole time, how did he do the 1,000, 1 million pins, like the extend? Does anyone know? Anyone? Please help me figure this out. It's honestly very Gox. All these kind of styles, very Gox style. I freaking love it though. Like he's done it really well, and it's so catchy to watch his video, and I just can't stop watching. I'm not a big fan of the whole super warm look that he has going on, just because I feel like it gets strenuous for the eyes after like a few minutes of watching it, and then for me personally, I feel like it's strenuous to watch just because of the color grading, and can't explain why, but it's just I think because we don't oh my God, we humans don't see things like that, so I think it's very different for our eyes to accommodate to. But I love the shots, the editing, the pacing is so good. Wait, wait, what? Wait, the shot from the pit. Wait, let me watch that again. Is he? Did he literally just put his bed upright? That is so funny. That's actually so creative. Okay, the match cut. Even though the camera is not stable, just I mean it's not like on a gimbal or anything. The match cut was so clean. Hold on, what? Clean match cut.
Are you ready? Yeah. Hello to dog. It's Fergie. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. You say if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
What is going on? This is so funny. It's like a car edit right now. It is so funny. I know this is satire. This has to be satire. It's so funny. Whoa. I'm sorry. I was not expecting that. Sir, you can't do this. You can't do this on YouTube.
Living my life in the best lane. I want to change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers, the glamorous. Glamorous, by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers, the glamorous. Glamorous, by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers.
Oh my god, amazing! Thank you so much. I still don't know what his name is. Rohan. Okay, last name I can't pronounce it. Rohan, thank you so much for this beautiful piece. So well edited, so well shot. All the shots were planned, I can tell. Also the ending was really unexpected but super funny. And I just dig the music all in all, like from the beginning till the end. The music was chef's kiss. Thank you so much for sharing this piece of art. And the last piece of art, I don't know so much about that just because we can't do that on YouTube, but thank you so much. I'm gonna give him a round of applause. So good. Do you like Stray Kids? I actually don't really listen to their music. I'm sorry. What do you mean? You do inspect element in browser and change the number and record each change. Can you do that? You do inspect element in browser and change the number and record. I didn't even know you could do that. That means you changed the amount of pins you've pinned in the browser. Like, because obviously he couldn't have pinned that many pins. Like, you get what I mean? I feel like it was written out and then he like recorded it. Rohan, if you're ever watching this live, DM me. I want to know. DM me on Instagram. I want to know. Thank you very much. Wait, my tag is purple. Yes, I think you're the number one commenter. I think that's why. Yeah. Like part of the beginning was like he did like 1 or 10 billion, like I don't know, so many zeros of pins. So those are pins and those are not numbers on like the browser. It was just like it literally pins that you've pinned on Pinterest. That's why I'm just like wondering. And it was such a clean cut. Rohan, we are in awe. Thank you so much, and please let us know. I want to know personally. Yes, impressive shots and transitions. Sorry, I just like need to crack my shoulder. I feel like my shoulder needs cracking. let's move on to the next one. It's called The Art of Slowing Down. This is again a PDF, so I'm gonna have to open YouTube. As left me a note. Videos maybe sharing an old video of mine which I really love. Thank you so much YS for showing your film. Let's watch it. Okay. His name is Cameron. Okay, got you. Let me real quick show you the video. Yes, okay, let's watch. I feel like this is Singapore, but I might be wrong. Very, very beautiful shots. I love the one with the cap in the beginning. Oh, this feels like a film. This feels like guys, I can't remember any film names today. The one with Aquafina in it. You see, I remember all the details, even the actors. Like the one where Aquafina goes back to China because I think her grandma got cancer or something. Do you guys know what I mean? The one where she goes back to her grandma in China to like visit because her grandma's like getting sick and like she wants to go and like meet her grandma, and then the grandma actually doesn't end up passing away. She ends up, actually living for another 10 years. Guys, someone give me the name, please. It feels like that. Anyways. I was right, Singapore. The focus that is not focusing here bothered me here a little bit, but I know what happens, and then sometimes you just you can't take the shot again just because of the weather or whatever, especially when it's like an inside looking out kind of shot. But personally for me, focuses like that always bother me when I'm filming, so I feel like this would be maybe a good learning, just next time maybe manual focus it, or yeah. But I know sometimes it can be really hard, especially when you're filming yourself and no one else is focusing for you. But yes. Also, this video is called The Art of Slowing Down, so I really like how all the shots are taking its sweet time. Well, you're letting the shots breathe and really just let it soak into our souls. I really like this.
There's something about being on a plane that excites me so much. The clicking sound of closing overhead bins, the small but comfy seat says you're home for the next few hours, the chatter of excitement from strangers on board. That's when I felt relieved. But that's also when I thought of a question that I couldn't answer. When was the last time you relaxed for just a bit? Just think about it. When was the last time things slowed down? In this race against time, we tend to forget the simple moments in life that actually matters. Just the chase after a certain goal, a certain dream. You're overwhelmed, thinking I'm not doing enough, and at the same time feeling like everyone else is doing so much more. But is it worth doing other things if it means doing more, even if it's not really what you want to do? Think about the last time you paused to watch a sunset. Felt the warmth of the sun on your face.
I really like how quiet it went. I feel like even the chat got quiet. It went so quiet, and then suddenly it's this really crisp almost whispery voice of his that fills this void, feels this like, yeah, feels this like the frame. It feels, you guys get what I mean. It's very like quiet, but it feels the room. Megan, do you like Kiarostami? I don't know who or what that is, but I will Google it.
Listen to the laughter of a loved one. How long ago was that? You know, I couldn't remember when was the last time I let out a sigh of relief. I don't know why, but it feels like I was genuinely busy with something.
The freaking frames are so beautifully shot, and the lighting is always on point.
Like I was chasing after something or pursuing something, but when I try to recall what it is, I just can't seem to do it. What are we truly busy with? What are we actually chasing for? What are we so occupied with to the point where we don't even know
Preach, Cameron. Preach, sister.
what a break is or what a holiday feels like? What if we took a moment to pause, to step away from the chaos and appreciate the present? What if and just look around, live in this particular day, this particular minute, this particular moment? You know, sometimes we need to stop analyzing the past, stop planning the future, stop figuring out precisely how we feel, stop deciding exactly what we want, and just see what happens.
These shots are so beautiful and so calm, and it really, really like shows you the art of slowing down.
One thing about this place is it makes me feel a sense of relief that I can't seem to explain. Almost like I was holding my breath the whole time. I felt like I needed to get away from everything to figure it out. What do I really want for myself? You know, in life or just the remainder of my time. What do I want to achieve? Which friends do I want to hang out with? How many more dinners do I want to have with my family? Or should I even care that much? Should I just let loose and let life happen? Let everything fall in?
Bro, the line where he said like how many more dinners do I want to have with my family hits so hard.
The place on its own. Should I just live day by?
Oh my god, this cloud time lapse. You know what? I should do more cloud time lapse. I've never done a cloud time lapse, but this is so like the lighting is crazy on this one.
By day and embrace whatever happens and accept it with open arms. You know, I spent a lot of my life looking for answers in the life outside myself.
Butte.
Always chasing, always wanting more. Only to find out that there being content in the everyday stuff. And that the small things that happen every day matter more than the big things that happen every once in a while.
Okay, it's 5 minutes. So beautifully shot, Cameron. I think, no notes for this one. I just had that one note like a few minutes ago, but that's about it. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. No notes. Thank you so much, Cameron. Everyone give Cameron a big round of applause. Thank you so much. You captured it so well, the art of slowing down, from the shots to the words that you were saying and the words that were coming out of your mouth. It was perfect. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on to the next one, guys. So I couldn't do so long today, so I think we're gonna do 1 or 2 films and then we're gonna continue the next time. Just so you guys, because like I've got work to get done, and also my grandma's here, so I want to spend a little bit of time with her. But yes, okay. Let's move on to the next one. I'm just like, oops. Let's go with a real Instagram by Vitor.
Antônio, perfeita de vídeo. Então, você pega a sua câmera, sua iluminação, veste a sua melhor roupa e ação. Então você passa o seu vídeo para o seu computador quando se depara vídeo corrompido. Parece que o universo não ajuda. Tudo começa a dar errado. Mas aí você decide recomeçar. Tenta gravar. 1, 2, 3, 405. Você passa horas e horas.
Again, very, very GOP style with the like microphone. Sorry, a microphone voiceover. Yes, my grandma ate already. She doesn't eat much, but I feel like she really needs to eat more. But she has eaten. And oh my god, thank you for commenting on that reel. It's one of my favorite reels, I think, until today. It was just so full of like also, sorry, aside from this film, like I wanted to produce that reel so bad. The moment I stepped foot into my grandma's house, I was like, I want to make this. I'm making it. So I spent the whole day shooting this reel that I did on Instagram. Also, I'm just going to share the links so you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone's just like clueless and like what the hell I'm talking about. But it made me so happy that I made the reel. Resonated with it as well. This is the reel, by the way, guys. I like this editing for can everyone hear me? It's saying okay, I think it should be fine now. But yeah, this film that he submitted as well is really well done. Like the editing is really catchy, and I really like the part where he actually slows down a little bit onto the error message on his laptop. I don't understand anything, but I'm understanding the shots and the vision.
Tentando gravar e nada sai. Esse vídeo é sobre expectativas e para entender mais a fundo, eu postei um vídeo no meu perfil onde eu falo sobre expectativas e como isso pode ser a raiz de todo o sofrimento. Comente criador para receber o vídeo. Até a próxima.
What is he nailing to the ground? Anyways, thank you so much, Vitor. That was really cool, really well shot and edited as well. Thank you so much. It's giving Gox. Thank you so much, Tan. Also, Tan, let me know what your name is so I can actually, address you properly. I'll check out the reel. I missed your shorts because I don't check IG often enough. It's fine. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do the last one, and this one is called Silent Letters by Pratik Yamagoni.
Where do you go the only nights? Who keeps your keys and dries your eyes? Show me the window you look through when the sun comes out for you.
I really like that. It's just these like slice of life videos, and they're just so calm. This is like nothing, nothing fancy. I feel this is just very simple but beautiful.
Out for you.
Natalie Lynn, my girl. Damn.
I used to be an errant son.
Really cool reflection shot. Also just like the continuous shot from the previous shot.
Now I'm supine with headphones on. Trying to sleep what's the use when sleep is but a dream of you?
Where are you, Krishna? I'm waiting here for you.
This is so beautiful. I feel like in the bedroom, I feel like the lighting could have been a little bit better. It could have been also enhanced with a okay. Also could have been enhanced with maybe just one single lamp instead of like the lights being on. Like just like one simple warm lamp, and then that could have been like a lot better than the lighting that was previously shown, which was here, just for reference, like this one. I feel like this is like too dark and might be a little bit like maybe you have the big light on and then like I feel like it would have been better with just like one single small source of lighting. I think I'm seeing over here this remote control is for like LED lights, and I feel like that is what kind of spoils the lighting in this room, especially because the walls are already like blue and purple. So I think I would have just added like a warm source of light. And then for the sound here,
Where are you?
this one, I feel like this one comes out of nothing, like it's too loud. So I feel like I would have asked the actress to maybe tone it down a little bit more, and then also just trying to like feed it into the next scene, just because it feels like very abrupt right now. But other than that, after that, I really like the shot of the moving motorcycle shot. It's really beautiful.
Krishna, I'm waiting here for you.
Oh. Oh, oops. That was really cool with the honking. But yeah. I hope she's not dead. Oh my god. I really like how quiet the shots are. They're just so like you feel like you're there with him, It's like in real time. There's no fancy editing or anything like that. It's just him and his bike and his film. Kiarostami is the director Gox and others are inspired to make such pacing. Look him up. He's so good, and that has not actors in his films, deeply human emotion cinematizing. Ooh. Okay, I'll definitely search that up. Let me just like type it in my Google already. Kiarostami. Okay. That is Abbas. Ah, okay, got you. I would definitely look that up. Thank you so much. Yeah, doing a little more with interior light in general would do a lot to give these shots more depth and contrast. Yes. Oh, I like the sound of the motorcycle going on. Foggy morning, very nice. He did it like the contrast of the weather though, like when she was there and when she's not there, crazy. Like now it's foggy and before that was like really sunny. Also, I love the music. Very nice shot. I like.
Rainforest out on the streets. Yeah.
Okay, I think she is dead. This is definitely a graveyard.
Water's thicker than you've ever seen. Lost our ways, 'cause we can't see them. So baby, hold my hand, ignore the weatherman. Gonna make it.
Okay, maybe not a graveyard. Okay, hopefully she's not dead. The dedication though to do these onto like different separate days just because of the weather and the weather difference. Amazing. I like how he's absolutely the only person in this park. Like dedication, guys. The motorcycle shots are so good. Thank you so much, Pratik. All right, guys, it is the end of our live. Thank you so much for being everyone here. Also, Pratik, I really like the shots. The only comments, I just cracked my shoulder. The only comments that I had was the ones that I was saying during the film. But other than that, the shots are beautiful. The story is beautiful. And I love the dedication that you did between the days, between the days of like sunny and foggy mornings. I really respect that. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful piece with us. And everyone give him the round of applause for Pratik. If you guys want to be in the next on the next live, then the next live is always every Sunday your time, American time. My time right now, Malaysian Monday morning time, but I try to do it on like a Sunday so everyone can be around and have a little part in this, even though it's just for a few minutes. So thank you so much for taking the time, for people who stayed up, for people who woke up really early for this, or in general, just for coming. Thank you so much. And yes, I'll think about the Discord. Let me talk it out with my team. Not that I have a big team, but it's just more of like my brainstorming management team that I will think about this definitely. Because it's more of like, for me, it's like a balance between like, I want people on YouTube to see this and I want to post more on YouTube than it being on Discord and then like having to cut it down. It's just a lot of like extra work as well, but it's definitely something that is a really good idea and I want to think about it before jumping on that idea. But in general, I would definitely think about it and see how I could work around it. It could be that my last decision would just be me doing this on YouTube just because it's like a lot less work for me, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I film, edit, and color grade everything by myself. And, so it's just a lot of extra work also when I'm putting out YouTube videos after YouTube videos, like actual long form YouTube videos and not lives. So yeah, this is something to think about. Definitely got to weigh the pros and cons, but thank you so much for the amazing idea. And thank you guys for coming. So I'll see you till the next one. Bye.